This Jeep Talk Show episode is brought to you by realtruck.com. Hey, get where you're going, then keep going. Gear, parts, and accessories built to explore well beyond where off-road goes off-grid. Get real deals on performance parts and off-road accessories at realtruck.com. Howdy-o, boys and girls. It's time for another Jeep Talk Show flagship episode. This is our flagship 2 episode that comes out every Thursday. And I know it hasn't actually been on Thursday, but there's been a lot of stuff that I'm editing, and sometimes the edits just don't get there in time. But just keep watching. It'll be there. On tonight's episode and our news stories, the cold front hits Texas. Gladiator cries about tire pressure. Onboard air therapy ensues. Plus a 3-year review of the $95 Mopar door sill guards. You got a Rubicon for your Gladiator, right?
No, it's just a regular sport.
Is it a sport?
So I have a Rubicon for the JL, but not the Gladiator.
So I know the sport, the 2021 Jeep Talk Show Gladiator Sport did not come with door sills, the ones that say Gladiator.
Right.
So
yes.
I don't imagine yours did either. Do you have anything on there?
I don't. I probably should get something on there.
This will be perfect for you. I mean, I was buying all these little knickknacks and stuff whenever I got the Sport S because it doesn't come with some things that you would get on the Rubicon or higher models.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need.
Yeah. So we'll be talking about that. We also got hot news. The cold front. Yeah, we hit 3-year review of the 95 Mopar door sill guards. We've also got more hot news. The 2026 officially the year of the Wrangler with monthly drops. Compass delayed until 2028, and the new Willys. I said it right. 41 Buzz Gladiator all coming up right now.
Big year ahead for sure.
Yep. April, thank you for being here. And tell people where you're located.
So I'm in South Carolina. You never know what the weather's going to be like here. Cold one day, or actually cold in the morning.
Oh, what is it? What are you doing? Do you have snow right now?
Oh no, we never get snow.
Oh.
If we get if they just call for snow, the entire place just shuts down. Schools,
it's like Southeast Texas. Yeah.
We start throwing salt on the roads by hand. We're not prepared for snow. So occasionally we'll get a nice, downpour of some snow, but for the most part, no, we're not getting snow.
Do you ever get those massive ice storms where everything's coated and the branches and stuff, the little branches on the trees
a little bit
look
of
really
that
cool?
too, but just nothing major. We are due.
So
we are definitely due.
I'm sorry, I'm showing my ignorance. Are you right on the Atlantic Ocean or very close to the Atlantic Ocean?
So I'm in Columbia area, which is pretty much near the middle of the state. So we're not on the coast per se, but we're within driving distance, a couple of hours to the beach.
Yeah.
So not too bad.
We're about 60 miles from the Gulf of Mexico, and I've always been told that the reason why we have mild winters is all that large body of water that keeps us, warmer. So anytime we get snow down here, we get really excited because it's very rare.
The same for us.
I've only seen snow 5 inches of snow. I consider that a lot of snow for us. I've only seen that.
Last year, y'all got a nice downpour, didn't you?
No, not that.
Oh, okay.
No. I mean, maybe some areas are around, but not here.
Okay.
So I've seen about 5 inches of snow here 5 or 6 times in my life, and I'm native to Texas. I'm native to this area, so
we don't get good snow often. So
yeah,
mom, you got to do a drive for that.
My mom thought she was agreeing to something safe when I asked her. I must have been 7, 8 years old. Mom, if it snows, can I not go to school? And I want to stay home and, have the snow and stuff. So I think it was 73. I think we got a 5 inches of snow, and I found out you can't ride a bicycle in the snow. You crash and burn.
That's not going to work well. One year we actually got snow on Halloween, and that was a freaky thing.
Yes.
That was the most bizarre year. So, but yes, the wind can blow a little too strong. You can call for snow and everything literally just shuts down. We're not prepared for bad weather. So,
right. Well, that also probably means that the Jeeps don't rust. especially being that far from the Atlantic.
Yep.
There's blessings.
Got to take care of your stuff regardless, but yes.
What's up, Jeep Talk Show viewers? Grab your coffee. Here's everything that hits the wire since our last episode. And when I say last episode, our Thursday episodes last week with you, April. All right, so first, the headline you've all been waiting for. Jeep just declared 2026 the year of the Wrangler. Well, that's awful nice of Jeep to declare something they sell. the Jeep of the year.
The year of the Wrangler.
I mean,
Imagine
I guess somebody has to do it, right?
Yes.
All right, that 12 for 12 Operation Airdrop we broke down a couple of weeks ago. It was last week, damn it. It's just a cute anniversary stunt. It's not just a cute anniversary stunt anymore. It's the entire brand's battle plan. I don't think it's a bad plan. I think it's kind of cool.
No, it'll give people something to look forward to seeing. So the release. Yeah. The first one's going to be purple, didn't we say?
That's right. Starting with the purple Moab 382 that dropped last month. Jeep is releasing one new limited edition Wrangler on the 12th of every single month next year. 12 specials in 12 months. New colors, new packages, probably a few things that'll make the internet lose its mind. Bottom line from the corner office, the fans screamed for more Wranglers, more V8s, and Jeep is finally listening.
That's exciting.
I mean, I want to see the first, I want to see and hear the first V8 Gladiator.
Oh, yeah. That would
be
nice.
I want to hear you whining about it because you have a Gladiator, but it's not a V8.
You know how I feel about that.
You know, your Gladiator is an overland rig, and how much better would it be with a V8? You could make that trip faster.
It's just then I got to start over. Oh my gosh! Although I would, I'm not saying I would.
Yeah. Would you stick with red or would you go purple if purple's available?
Oh, not doing the purple again. No offense if you called last week.
That's all right. I mean,
I'm wearing red.
Yeah, you can get news anywhere, but it's our personality and our thoughts that either make people happy or piss off. But I mean, that's the entertainment of the show.
Gosh, I wish I loved purple. Purple's okay, but it's not my favorite. I don't know.
You could turn it into and you mentioned this before, but you could turn it into a Barney. An homage.
See, I'm really gonna get canceled. I'm so gonna get canceled.
Let me ask you this: what are those little pill-shaped things that the kids love? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Pill-shaped.
Yeah, they're pill-shaped.
Pills.
They're yellow and they have all these faces. They do weird things. I forget what they're called, but they're pill-shaped, and they were in a movie, a couple of movies, I think. And I hate them. I would like to take them out to the range and shoot at them. And I remember this one person on back at the end, it was Twitter, said that they, like, how dare you? She had some young kids, and the kids love these. So people are screaming at the show here, saying what it is. I'll have to put it up here after the show.
Only thing I can think of is Mighty Beans.
No,
it was yellow.
Yeah, they're like half yellow, half blue, like they're wearing pants or something. And they're these little they're funny and they do things, and some have glasses. It kind of reminds me of the Seven Dwarfs, but it's you don't want to go up against Disney for that. So they actually generated these things, and they're very popular, or they were a couple of years ago. But anyway, that one.
Well, that explains it. I'm not popular. So.
Well, yeah, you don't have young kids anymore. So
no, you're right. So although they keep me up on stuff, so regardless of
that's true. The kids do generally keep you up with things, but both my wife and I, there's some people, some celebrities that you see on TV, and I mean talking about on TV and social media. I have no idea who they are. Correct. Especially if it's music based. I only listen to podcasts, so that's why.
Correct. Have you heard some of the new AI music that's going crazy?
I heard that there was a #1 country and western song that was AI generated.
It's crazy.
We're all going to be jobless.
I think one is Breaking Rust. Is that it? Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
so I've been wanting to try creating a AI generated music.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, because I mean, good Lord, how much money does Taylor Swift have? And she's a direct to consumer artist. So,
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm
Wouldn't
not a Swiftie. I will just put that out there. I'll listen to some AI over some Taylor Swift. Again, I'm going to get canceled.
wouldn't it be funny to show up at the Grammy Awards and you don't know how to play an instrument, you don't know how to sing. I mean, you can sing, but it's not called singing. And then you're up there to get an award for your AI music.
For your AI. I'm going to do it. Y'all just wait. I'm going to have a bogus account. I'm going to put out some AI music. You're not even going to know it's me.
That's right. Hey,
you'll see
Jeep
me on
Talk.
the Grammys.
Yeah. Hey, Jeep Talk Show family, real quick before we roll on. If you're enjoying the show and want to take it to the next level, jump over and become a Patreon subscriber. For just a few bucks a month, you get ad-free episodes, early access, bonus segments, and behind-the-scenes stuff, and satisfaction of keeping two Jeep nuts, April and me, caffeinated and on the air. Do you drink coffee, April? I think we've asked that before.
Oh, gosh, yes. And I've already had 2 energy drinks today. We won't talk about that.
Oh, that stuff is going to kill you.
But these aren't bad. They're like V8. They're V8.
Oh, that's good.
I get my vegetables. But before I got on, like I said, I lost my phone. So
do you add, I think this is a drink, do you add vodka to the V8? Is that the energy part?
No, I don't, but you would probably think by the looks of today's podcast, I probably
how about the hot sauce?
Add something.
Like Tabasco or something.
Straight coffee and energy drinks today.
So the coffee thing is funny. I saw a TikTok on this girl that talks very monotone. She's funny. She says, did you guys know that there's a such thing as a coffee enema? And I had heard about it before. And my comment to her post was, it doesn't stain your teeth that way.
Oh no.
But bum. But becoming don't let that make the decision for you as far as becoming a Patreon subscriber. It's super easy. Head over to jeeptalkshow.com/Patreon, or just go to the super common place we're always talking about, jeeptalkshow.com/contact, and pick your level. Every single supporter makes a huge difference. All right, back to Jeeps. Let's roll. Next, a little reality check. Anyone holding their breath for the new Compass here in the States? I can't imagine.
I'm not, but okay.
Do you ever, when you're getting on the elevator, do you ever hold your breath just in case?
For what?
Yeah. So you have a son, don't you?
Yes.
You know about crop dusting, and the other fun thing to do is to stink up an elevator when you're leaving. When you're by yourself.
Oh Lord.
All right. So the gorgeous, this is not something I wrote, 2nd gen Compass that Europe's been driving for months. We're not getting it until 2028. I'm kind of fine with that. That means our current Compass, the one that's been on the market since basically the Obama administration, talk about cash for clunkers. That would have been a good one. Has to keep soldiering on for 2 more model years. For 2026, they're dropping the base support trim so that the cheapest one now starts right around $33,000. And they're throwing us a bone with a couple of new colors like the 41 green and Fathom blue. The 40, I mean, how insulting is that? I mean, why would you put that 41 green, which has to do with World War II? I'm sorry, the Compass would not get very far in World War II. If you could take it back in time, and
it made it purple.
It would have not. Hell, you could have made it white and put a target on it. No, I mean, my understanding is at least the older Compasses, the people that have them in their commuter vehicles, they really like them. They're solid vehicles, great on gas mileage, and I mean, what Jeep can you say has great gas mileage? So obviously you're not going to get the same type of ruggedness and off-road abilities from something that has good gas mileage. So,
and I've never driven a Compass, so there's that.
I think I've seen one. I've seen it online. I don't think I've seen or realized what it was if I saw it out in the real world. But then again, really? I'm not big. I mean, I like cars and trucks and stuff. I'd probably be more likely to notice a truck than I would
of course.
A car.
That makes sense.
I just don't like the idea of driving cars, especially in traffic, low to the ground.
Really?
No, I mean, if it's a sports car and I'm not in traffic, sure. I like horsepower. I like driving
Okay.
quick, but no,
I'll try anything once.
not a car person. Do you remember the Pontiac Fiero?
No.
It was a big deal in popular science because it was a mostly plastic vehicle.
Plastic.
All the doors, all the panels, the hood, all that stuff was all plastic. And it was a very small vehicle. I actually found it interesting enough where I test drove one. I could not see the accelerator pedal. It was kind of hidden behind the center console. So you kind of had to reach your leg around a little bit to hit the gas pedal. And of course
that sounds dangerous.
Yeah. First time driving it, you need to know where the pedals are, right?
Right.
And I remember trying to look at it. I couldn't see it. I found it and I test drove it. It was a cool vehicle, but it didn't do very well. But that's the idea of that the construction was all plastic. So, I mean, I say all plastic.
Very safe.
I'm sure the frame and all that stuff was metal, but the panels and stuff were plastic. And
it still doesn't sound safe.
Yeah, well, they didn't make them for that long, but I thought it was really cool. But I took the time to actually go out and test drive one, which I didn't normally just test drive vehicles.
Right.
So, but I meant to ask, does your Gladiator have the max tow?
Yes, it does.
So maybe you were more used to this. I was driving an XJ for over 25 years before we get the Gladiator, and I remember test driving the Gladiator, and I had a hell of a time bringing that thing to a stop. Well, I should say smoothly, because I'd be pressing on the brake pedal and that thing would just stop instantly. I was not used to the brakes. And I don't know that the Sport S without max tow is the same, because I think the tow package, they put a little bit better brakes on it. So it's for towing.
Right. Makes sense.
My God, the braking is just amazing. So if you guys have a TJ, I don't know about JKs, but if you guys have an older Jeep and you go to a Gladiator with max tow, brace yourself. It took me a while. I'm used to it now, but I'm not used to it like when I drive the wife's TJ. It's like, oh, holy crap, brakes are out. No, I got to press harder.
It didn't really affect me, but now that you say that, yeah, I could kind of see the difference for sure. Yeah. So, but we've always pulled campers and all kinds of stuff of sorts. So yeah, it's just another day for us.
Oh, I do like this thing about the Compass. Compass finally starts rolling off the line in Belvidere, Illinois, late 2027. If you recall, the Belvidere plant was closed. They were making the Cherokee, the new Cherokee there.
Right.
And they either moved it, making it someplace else, or it stopped. I think they just stopped making it. But it's coming back now. That's right. So it's good that the Belvidere plant is going to be making Jeeps again, but it's going to be the Compass. And nice. One quick Gladiator hit for you, door off crowd. The new Willys 41 Buzz edition is landing at dealers now. Retro military graphics, upgraded door hinges. Oh, that's interesting. That make removal even easier, and that classic WW2 vibe. If you want your pickup to look like it just rolled out of 1941, go test drive one this weekend. That would be pretty cool. I wonder if they're talking about the upgraded hinges, the upgrade being no nuts on the bolts that hold the doors on. Did you know about that? They've done away with the nuts, the ones that everybody takes off and then never puts back on.
Yeah, because they lose them.
Well, in the Gladiator, and I'm sure yours too, the back seat, there's an area where you can store that stuff. Yeah. And that's where I put mine.
That's where we put ours too. So, but then I don't feel like it's so secure there either, because I'll knock one out and there it is on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can always go online and buy you a new set for $47.
Yeah. I prefer not. Yeah, if I don't have to.
No, I agree. No, I mean, keeping them on the door pins.
That's where we store. That's where we store them. But haven't lost one yet, so.
Yeah, keeping them on the door pins is a perfectly reasonable place to put it. You don't let me berate you into taking the nuts off and leaving them off.
Right.
All right, quick community shout out. Jeep Talk Show crew. Want to have some real fun? Come hang out with hundreds. All right, I'll go with that.
Thousands.
Doesn't have to be true. Yeah, 1.6 billion. Everybody send me $1. Come hang out with hundreds of us every single week, totally free. Jump into our Discord server 24/7. Link is live right now. And join our roundtable every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Central, where we just talk Jeeps, trails, mods, whatever chaos it's happening in the world. So I'm glad that I'm glad that was part of the text, because we don't always talk about Jeeps. Sometimes the conversation devolves into other things. I think I've mentioned it before. One time I asked on the roundtable, have you ever had sex in your Jeep? And Bob says, yes, I have. You remember this one? Bob says, I have.
I think I do.
And I said, Bob, I met with another person, not just by yourself.
That's right. I do remember this.
It was so funny. Bob brought his hand down.
Bob.
And then I got nervous. Show me that hand, Bob. Show me both hands, Bob.
Gosh.
So anyway, no cost, no catch, just good people, and except for me, and good Jeep Talk. Head over to xjtalk.com/contact or straight to xjtalk.com/roundtable and use the uber super secret password Jeep to get into the meeting. You know, we used to not have a password, then Zoom made that change because a lot of people were crashing Zoom meetings.
Yes.
So now we have to have a password. And that's been that way for a while. The roundtable's been going for quite a while. And we are not actually publishing the roundtable episodes anymore on Wednesday.
That's right.
So, but you can still go and watch it because we're recording it. We have to record it because you can always have somebody come in there and do some things they're not supposed to do. And then YouTube cancels your ass.
Jeez.
Yeah. So that's the bad thing about putting the password out there for everybody. But we want everybody to join if they want to.
To be able to come, yeah.
So we record it and then we broadcast it live the next day. So it's there. You just go to YouTube, Jeep Talk Show, YouTube /Jeep Talk Show. And then you go to the live thing, and then you could watch the roundtable. It's just a friendly chat about Jeeps and stuff. We don't actually have it formatted anymore. All right, we'd love to hear your voice live and see you there. And we can support up to 100 people in the meeting. I think it would be a blast to have 100 people commenting and talking. And
how many do you typically have?
It ranges anywhere from about 10 or 15 to up to 25.
Okay. That's a nice number.
Yeah. And I think it was Tony from Tony Pellegrino from GenRight. I think we had 25, 26 or so one night when he was on.
Okay.
So you never know what you might get. Yeah.
That's right.
It's a lot of fun.
That's cool.
Tony's a wealth of knowledge too.
Yeah. I have a good friend that helps them out a lot, reps them. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got good stuff. I almost got the stubby bumper from them when I got the Gladiator. Yeah.
They have some nice gear, that's for sure. So, yeah.
I'm just not a big aluminum fan. I mean, a lot of people do it. They like the not having as much weight and stuff, but I just like the idea of nice steel everything.
I get that. Yeah, I understand that. Sure. My friend that has it, shout out to Chase Purrier. They have a really, really nice looking Jeep. So he's at Great Smoky Mountain with them, does the show for them. He was at Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam, did their booth. So yeah, really nice stuff. I don't have any GenRight on my rig, but I'm always kind of drooling over it. So.
In this episode's realtruck.com, we're going to be talking about realtruck.com/blog. Specifically, Calvin Johnson brings Megatron energy to Real Truck's grand opening in Rochester Hills. In this entry, you are going to see Motor City just got a little more real. Real Truck's new real retail store, easier for me to say than to read, in Rochester Hills, Michigan, opened with the kind of energy only Detroit can deliver. Horsepower, craftsmanship, and community filled with the air from start to finish. NFL Hall of Fame and Detroit icon Calvin Johnson, better known as Megatron, joined in the celebration to unveil custom-built 2025 Ford F-150, created in partnership with Real Truck. The truck will be auctioned to benefit the Calvin Johnson Jr. Foundation, which supports your health and education initiatives across Detroit and beyond. I've always loved lights and LEDs, Johnson said as he admired the F-150. Boy, I can get behind that. We went to Tron-style grid design that feels old school but still tough. The stance is aggressive without being too in your face. Just remember to keep the bright lights off on the trail, folks. Many of us have learned that the hard way, but always great to have wonderful lighting on your Jeep or F-150. So you can read this entire blog entry simply by going to realtruck.com/blog and do a search for Calvin Johnson Real Truck Grand Opening Rochester Hills. Oh, and I'll do a quick plug. I think it's on Tuesday as well, the same as our roundtable, but Tony Pellegrino, Genwright, does a question and answer thing where he'll explain stuff. And it's,
Okay.
They stream on like TikTok. Well, I don't know if they do TikTok, but they do Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and they have somebody working the camera that will read your questions or comments and pass it over to Tony, and then he will get on the whiteboard or so. He really is very good about wanting to explain how things work to everybody.
I like that.
Yeah, because it's not just it's not just buy my shit. It's like, let me explain to you about how things work, and this is what you might want to consider our stuff to take care of that problem for you. So
yeah, I feel like when people take the time to do that, that shows that they really believe in their product. And they stand behind it.
Yeah, he's a Jeeper. I mean, he's making a living at it, but he's a Jeeper. He really enjoys the interacting with folks. One of our Zoom people, I think, rode with Tony in his Jeep out in, I think it was out at Moab. But Tony took him out and was riding around answering questions and doing a lot of stuff. Cool. Yeah, so really,
that speaks
really
volumes.
Nice. It does
when you're looking at companies.
Yeah, I think you see a lot of Jeepers like that. A lot of people in the industry.
You do people that are really invested.
It's their passion.
It is.
They really like that.
It's not just a job; it's their passion. You're right. So yeah.
All right, that's the latest talk show viewers. No recalls, no surprises. EVs just keep putting every chip they got on the Wrangler 2026. 9 days and counting until the next limited edition drop on December 12th. You know, the thing said earlier that they were going to be doing that in 2026. Well, they started November 12th.
Well, I was going to ask that.
Yeah. So
will it run till next November 12th, or will they finish out the year?
Yes.
Have an extra.
Yeah, my understanding anyway is 12 months. Oh, by the way, I think we on last week's episode, I started it with breaking news, and somebody commented on the YouTube video, which frankly, I don't care if it was wrong. I mean, I've talked about that before, putting bullshit out just so people will interact with the YouTube video.
That's the best way to do it, quite honestly. Yeah. I always joke that I'm going to, do some horrible off automotive crap and just get people wound up. And yeah. So, but anyway, I got a little feedback about it, breaking news that they've been doing the 12 for 12. They started it around Veterans Day, and I'm thinking, well, that's bullshit. They didn't start this thing back in June. I didn't remember when Veterans Day was, so I went to look it up, and then I saw that it was like Veterans Day was like November 11th, I believe, and they started on the 12th. So okay, and then I had to ask Rock, what do you consider breaking news? That was like 2 weeks ago. Isn't that still breaking news? And it could be whatever you want it to be. But I want to say they did put out a reel that I had seen on Instagram, but I really didn't put two and two together. So, I guess it had been a couple of weeks.
Breaking news kind of perks people up, and
it does,
and encourages them to listen. I started to say makes them listen. So I don't think
just say breaking news for everything.
Well, it'd be like Fox News.
Yes.
Everything's breaking news. We broke it. Now we're going to fix it. So anyway, it is what it is. We didn't say breaking news. I should have said breaking news on this week as well.
Yes, you should have.
Just to tease somebody else
off. Do it
again. Breaking news. Start guessing in the comments. What do you think Jeep's cooking up for round 2? This is the 12 for 12. And anyway, we'll see you on the trail. Stay wheeling, stay dirty, and we'll talk soon. All right. Quick viewing tip before we dive in. If you're just listening right now, you're missing the video goodness. And with April here, we certainly have video goodness. You got to be, for me, you can skip looking at me. What is the old joke that we always say? I got a great face for radio. But if you want to see April, you need to find a way to look at our video. And we're live on YouTube. And even better, we think, on Spotify, video every single episode. Have you gone to? I know we've talked about the Spotify before.
We have, yes.
Have you checked that out?
I need to switch over. Yes, I need to switch over to the creative avenue for that.
You can just switch back and forth between the video. I mean,
it's really cool.
You hear us talk about something, and you want to look and see what we're talking about. You can rewind a little bit, press the button. Now you're on video, and when you're done with the video, just press the button. You're back to audio and mowing the grass or working out at the gym. Do they? Do you go to the gym?
I do.
Do they have a thing?
Yes.
I haven't been in years, but do they have a thing for like your phone so you can like sit it on something?
Yeah. Well, at my gym, it's a makeshift, so it's secure enough that it's not going to fall.
Right.
So depending on what type of equipment you're on, so. Yeah, when I'm on the step or the treadmill, I can kind of maneuver it where it's not going to fall. So, but it's not a, hey, this is for your phone. Except for like the bikes, they do have something. So, but I imagine the newer the equipment is, they're making that because people are just connected to their phone.
Anything,
unless you've had 2 energy drinks, then
anything,
you don't find it.
Anything is better than. Not being able to watch everybody listens to music, I think, but how much more interesting would it be to look at video and audio while you're exercising? Yes. Anything to take your mind off that stuff.
I flip back and forth. So I'll be listening to music and then I'll jump on some socials and hop off, and I'm just all over the place.
Sure.
I'm such a doom scroller.
Well, anything you can do to entertain.
Yes, someone asked me the other day, they're like, what's doom scrolling? So I had to fill them in, but yeah.
My oldest daughter has used that term, and I thought she was saying Zoom scrolling, which I thought meant how fast can you go? Yeah.
Yeah. Zoom scrolling.
Zoom. Getting back to what I was talking about, with Spotify on your phone, iPhone or Android, you can start the show as a podcast while you drive, then flip to full video the second you pull into the garage. No extra app needed. I love that. I mean, I don't know why everybody's not doing this. And it's not like you can't just do audio on Spotify. You can. Right. But if you upload your video, then you got to buy both. I mean, I think it's a wonderful platform, and it's free. So, and if you're like most of us, finally install that TV in the shop, fire up your YouTube on the Fire Stick, Roku or Smart TV. The picture is huge and perfect for wrenching with the show on in the background. A lot of people do that. They may not be watching. They're looking at the Jeep while they're working on it. But it's so easy. You just play it on YouTube. There it is on your TV. So exactly. I didn't know this. I think it was actually Bob, the guy that had sex in the Jeep.
Oh gosh, not Bob.
That was Bob. Bob, wash your hands. He actually said that that's the way he watches the show or listens to the show. There's video up there, but that's why he listens. How embarrassing it is when you're working on your Jeep and somebody comes out and you got porn on the TV.
Oh gosh.
All right,
kids. If there's a video option, whether I'm listening or watching, like even if I'm just listening, if there's a video option, I'm gonna have the video option up.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not watching it.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to watch it. But if there's something you want to see, absolutely. So catch the video version at xjtalkshow.com/YT as in YouTube, or xjtalkshow.com/Spotify. I mean, this makes it really easy. You just have to remember xjtalkshow.com and then the word Spotify or the letters YT. And of course, you can see April's reaction when I jump at the horn.
Gosh.
Which we're going to talk about here in just a second.
I'm nervous. Is there going to be a horn?
Yeah. All right, let's talk about this now. Let's talk about the horn. Jeep Talk Show Gladiator update. All right, so hey, Jeep Talk Show crew, it's your host coming from you from Southeast Texas, where the first real cold front of the season has just rolled in overnight. Temperatures dropped from 78 to 48. I know people are going, oh, you poor baby. In about 6 hours. And if you own anything built in the last 5 or 6 years, you already know that means the dash lights light up like a Christmas tree, yelling about low tire pressure.
Gosh.
You know about this?
Yeah. Well, mine do that all the time.
Yeah.
It's
My Gladiator
no
went from
comment.
a happy 35 psi down to 31 overnight, which, let's be honest, it's still perfectly fine
It
for a
is.
6,500 pound truck on 35s. But try explaining that to my wife when the yellow warning light pops up. Instant panic. I'm going to get in trouble.
She just don't like the light.
Well, it actually tells you the pressure. It's not like it just a warning light comes up. It actually changes the display to show you the tire pressure.
It does. You're right.
So
Mine stays up. I'll just say that.
yeah. So are we? Yeah, she's like instant panic. Are we going to die on the way to Target?
Look,
No.
if I don't have a light lit up, then I'm panicked.
Yeah, it's not a real Jeep.
Exactly. I'm like, what's happening? Why are there nothing lit up today?
Yeah. So no, honey, you're not going to die on your way to Target. You're just a victim of physics. So routine stop in the driveway, drop the tailgate. This is on my Gladiator. Flip on the bed-mounted Via Air compressor. Grab the hose and start topping the tires back up. But of course, what I do first, and I've learned this the hard way, is I go in and get on the infotainment system and check tire fill assist button. So the Jeep knows what's going on and shuts up. Still cracks me up every single time the horn gives that quick horn blast on the front tires when it gets the target pressure. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
The tire fill assist, you turn that on and now you don't have to go back and forth checking the gauges or have the gauge with you and check the pressure. You just fill that sucker up until the horn honks at you. It doesn't matter where the hell I stand. It is so damn loud on the front tires and it always scares me. So it's like, ark, and I go, oh, okay, well, we're good. So you
Mine's
think
different. I have to check it, but yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that option. So
what year is it?
18.
So that's a JK, right?
No, it's a JL. I don't think I have that.
So
Do I have that?
I know the Gladiator does.
I don't think I do. I use Thor's lightning system, and it's pretty easy to use, which I like. I have it installed, where I'm not just having to hook it up myself. So, but I do have to go back and check to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, you if you have a method of doing it, but I didn't like having to go back and forth. So if you have to go in two places, you have to go into settings and turn on the tire fill assist. I forget exactly what it's called.
I'll look that up and see if I have that.
Yeah, and then once that is set, it'll stay set. And then you just have to go to the off-road pages, I believe, or at least the apps. And then check the tire fill assist because it's like grayed out. And then you go in there and set that. And then once that's set, you can air up the tires and it will honk at you, one honk, whenever it gets to your target air pressure. And of course you set the air pressure,
right.
the PSI in the same menu systems. And when you're doing that, it actually flashes the hazards. So it lets you know that you're in that mode.
Okay, I'm going to Google that as soon as I get off.
Mm-hmm.
See if the 2018, somebody's holler on this episode and let me know.
Yeah, put it down in the description, YouTube, Rumble, or Spotify. And by the way, you can do comments on Spotify as well. So while I'm standing there, this is funny because I haven't got to the point on this yet. It's not about tire fill assist. So
sorry.
I'm just giving you a reason as to why I noticed this. So while I'm standing there, of course, the driver door is open. I'm filling up the tires on the driver's side. And there's nothing to do but, watch the gauge and the handheld thing.
Yeah. And
my eye will drift towards the door sills. Specifically the Mopar Gladiator door sills. I mean, it's not just a red area where there's nothing there. It's a nice door sill guard. So, it keeps the paint from getting scraped off when you're getting in and out of the Jeep. And of course the driver's side is the one that's going to get the most work. So, it probably wasn't more than a couple of weeks after I got the Gladiator fresh from the dealership that I went on to YouTube and looked for door sills, and I found Mopar Gladiator door sills, OEM, and I stuck them on there, and it makes the Gladiator look that much better. I mean, it's OEM. It's what they put on there whenever you spend the big bucks for the Gladiator.
Right.
And it didn't cost me $95, but looking at it today, I saw that that's what they're running now, and it's 4 of them, so you get both passenger and driver for all 4 doors.
Check that out.
Yeah, and so I really like them. I've had them on there for 3-4 years now, and they look great.
And they held up.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you would expect that from Mopar, but
exactly. Yes.
and they say Gladiator. So in case you forget what kind of vehicle you have, you can just look at the door sill.
I do need that reminder.
What is this again? Is this a Wrangler? Oh no, it says Gladiator. I'm good. So if you've got a Sport or Sport S, these don't come from the factory. You get a raw painted metal that gets destroyed the first time you swing in with muddy boots or drag your heel getting out. And I've already got a nice couple of scuffs, but not on the door sill covers. So of course, these come on the Rubicon and probably some other models. I just don't know about which ones that it comes on. So if you're getting into your Gladiator, and I suspect the Wranglers the same way, and you don't have door sills, especially the ones from Mopar, this would be a good way to make things look a little nicer. And people don't see it all the time unless you're doorless, and then they definitely see it all the time.
It's a good Christmas gift idea.
It really is.
I like it.
I think it'd fit in a stocking.
I think it might.
Might be a good stocking stuffer.
I like it.
And they use that 3M tape. It's not like you got to screw anything in or just make sure you clean the area.
Install.
Yeah, just make sure you clean the area with some nice alcohol wipes. So get it cleaned up. So as mentioned, these Mopar guards are $95.36 on Amazon with Prime free shipping. I'll drop the link in the show notes and the description. They take about 10 minutes to install, and just go slow so you don't get it crooked.
Right.
Nobody else will notice, but you will always notice. Oh, I'm sorry. You and your wife will always notice that they're crooked.
I can't do crooked. It would drive me crazy. I'd have to pull it off and start over.
Yep. So the cool thing about the $95 for the door sills, which I think is kind of high, no financing. You're not paying for these door sills that came on your Gladiator.
That is true. So you come out ahead.
Oh, I think you do, because you know what's like 4 or 5 years of financing on door sills.
It's a win. It's a win-win. Click the link.
So while the compressor is screaming and the horn is honking at me, I'm just standing there admiring how clean those sills look 3 years later. Little victories, right?
Yes. You got to take them as they come.
All right, so that's the Gladiator life when winter shows up in Texas. Cold tires, honking horns, and door sills that still shine. If you haven't protected yours yet, go grab a set before you regret it. You may already regret it. I bet you that your 18 is a Rubicon, so it does have door sill covers, right? You don't even look. You don't know.
So the 18 is a JL. Wrong vehicle.
No, that's what I'm asking. The 2018, it came with door sills, right?
Yeah, and that's a Rubicon. So yes.
Yes. No, absolutely. Does it say Wrangler or Rubicon? I bet you it says Rubicon.
You know what?
I knew I was going to stump you.
I don't know. I've had too many energy drinks today.
You're gonna notice next time you go out there.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. And if somebody's with you, you go say, "Oh, it's a Rubicon." And they're going to look at you funny, like, "What the hell are you talking about, Mom?"
I think it says Wrangler. I think the only part that says Rubicon is the lettering on the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but again, I could so be wrong right now.
Yeah, people are going to go look. They don't remember either.
And then they're going to call me out. They'll be like, "Oh, you don't know that."
So, April, do you know what time it is?
I do not know what time it is.
It's not.
Yes, maybe I do.
It's not leftover times.
It's Nikki G time.
You called him Ricky. He's going to hate that.
Ricky. Look, I know someone named Ricky. Sorry, Nikki.
Did she mention the energy drinks, Nikki?
Yes. No more energy drinks up before the podcast here. Nope.
All right.
I don't know. Although it makes it a little more entertaining.
Yeah, it does. All right. We'll get a comment from him on one of the future Nikki G's. All right, so let's hear from Nikki G. This week's Nikki G. Actually, I shouldn't say this week's because he's 2 times a week. So this episode's Nikki G.
Hey, this is Nikki G. And Tony, I'm glad your gallbladder incident is behind you and that you're feeling better and doing better and everything. And I'd like to thank you for sending me your gallbladder. I'm adding it to my collection. My collection is almost complete. All I need now is a spleen and an adrenal gland. Yeah, and then the collection will be complete. But I should tell you a joke now, but I don't know. I didn't really have anything prepared. Let me think. Oh. They say it's very therapeutic to sleep with your pets. Yeah, but all I did is I woke up wet and my goldfish was dead. You gotta cut the sodium out of your diet, man. This is a little nutty. All right, boys and girls, I'll chat you later and have a good one. Bye.
All right, that's a wrap for tonight's Jeep Talk Show. Huge thanks to my co-host April, a.k.a. Jeep Daisy, for riding shotgun all night and cracking up when I admitted that the tire fill assist horn still scares the shit out of me every single time I use it. Cold weather tire alerts are in full swing. The onboard compressor saved the day and the marriage, and those $95 Mopar sill guards are still looking perfect 3 years later. 2026 is the official year of the Wrangler, with monthly limited edition drops on the 12th. The U.S. Compass is stuck until 2028, and the new Willys 41 Buzz Gladiator is hitting the dealers now. Thanks for hanging with us on the Jeep, as the Jeep Talk Show family. April and I will see you next week. Same time, same bat channel. Now go air up those. I wonder if you get copyright for something like that.
Probably.
Now go air up those tires and maybe warn your neighbors about the horn. So I think my wife came out. She didn't know what I was doing. And I think she got worried because she thought maybe I was in trouble and I was honking the Jeep horn.
Oh, gosh.
So she came out to...
you probably were in trouble.
To see what was going on.
She knows when she needs to show up.
April, tell us about your stuff.
Oh, so you can find more of me at Women Off-Road Warriors podcast, along with the Jeep Talk Show. So I'm on 2 different podcasts. I've got some other great girls that do the podcast with me, Lily and Christy, which you probably see a lot of. So yeah, come find us on YouTube, Spotify, all your podcast channels as well, and check us out.
And it's an audio only podcast, right? Or do you have video?
So on the Spotify right now, I just have the audio. So I haven't set it up for video, but YouTube is video. So yeah, we actually have video that we put out. And every now and then we'll just go live. And so you can find us sometimes on live TikTok, live Instagram. So yeah, you just never know where you might find us.
How do you fare with the random lives? Because you don't have it at a certain day, a certain time, right? You just do it and then
just do it whenever sometimes I just, depending on time and editing, we don't record a session. We'll just go live and just have fun.
That's the easiest edit.
That's the easiest edit because it's live. Yeah. It's out there. We're just having fun. No script. We never have a script with those. So it makes it a little more, a little more easy. Definitely a lot more easy. You just show up and talk.
So if you'd like to see the ladies that you've been listening to, you can go over to YouTube and see them there.
Exactly. Yeah. Our video is there. So check us out.
Very cool.
Like and subscribe.
That's right. All right, April, thank you so much for being here. And we'll see you again next week, next Thursday.
Absolutely.
You're my friend. You're my new friend.